What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another video in the Arsenal career mode. So we have a couple of days left in the transfer window. We got knocked out by PSG in the pre-season tournament and we have a game against Chelsea coming up in the Community Shield which we must win. I wanna win that Community Shield, give the team like the first taste of silverware going into the season. So I did say last episode we need to bring in a CDM, a left back and a striker, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna search players. I already know 3 players which I'm really interested in getting, which is Batshuayi right here, from Chelsea I believe, but he has recently transferred to Dortmund in real life. So I'm gonna shortlist him in the transfer hub. I'm gonna go back, and I am gonna go and also shortlist Julian Weigl from Dortmund, who's 21 years of age and already 81 rated, so he looks like he has a high potential. I also want to get rid of Xhaka as well. So we have Weigl, we also have Batshuayi, and our left back I have found a guy called Grimaldo. He looks like he has a lot of potential. I see him on the, well, obviously it says he's an exciting prospect right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to transfer him to the transfer hub and let's see what we can do. His value 15 mil. That is a reasonable sum, but it's not too much. So we're going to go to the transfer hub right here, and I'm going to start negotiating with Julian Weigl. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to approach Dubai right now. I'm going to begin negotiations with the club right here. I don't want to like pay his release clause because it's unnecessary. So I'm gonna skip right here. I'm gonna offer a player swap, and I am going to offer. Let's offer. Basically, we had Monreal, but it doesn't say. Where's Monreal gone? I think Monreal's gone. Yeah, Monreal's gone. Before, guys, it said that Monreal like hasn't left the club yet, but I think he's definitely gone to West Ham now. So I'm gonna offer them. I'm gonna offer them Joel Campbell and see what they say. So Weigl for Campbell. I'm gonna ask them what they think, and they want a left back. Or for other player. Alright, I'm gonna offer Monreal. I don't know why it didn't show Monreal before. That's a bit dodgy right there. Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing. I must have. So we're gonna offer Monreal for Weigl. Let's see what they say. We'd only consider swapping Monreal for Weigl in a player plus cash deal. I'm gonna. So what do they want? 24.8 mil. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna counter that offer. I'm gonna propose new transfer fee, and let's try and get that down to 10 mil. I'm gonna try and get it down to 10 mil and see what they say. So I'm gonna advance there with that, submit an offer of 10 mil. Let's see what they say. Okay, my intention is not to play hardball here. I want Weigl on our team, but cannot offer more than 10 mil. And let's see what they say. You're going to have to do better than that. How about 17.5 million? We also want to include a sell-on clause and receive 17.5 million. You know what? I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna submit another offer. I'm gonna propose a new transfer fee of, let's see what they say to 15 mil. Now that's fair. So we're gonna offer 15 mil right here. If we can change this right here. So we're gonna advance with that, and we're gonna edit the sell-on clause to, let's put the sell-on clause all the way up to 25%. So additional fees, sell-on clause. Wait, let me just keep it at what it was on. What does this mean? So does it mean that when I sell the player, they get a certain percentage of like how much I actually sell him for? I'm gonna put it to 4%. Let's put it to 4%. I'm gonna submit this offer and see what they say. Alright, let's compromise 15 million for Weigl and a sell-on clause. How about 4%? So they're gonna get 4% of however much I sell him for if I do go ahead and sell him. And let's see what they say. That's a better offer. Alright, we are closer to getting Weigl, and our deal has been accepted. Now we're gonna start negotiating with the player, and let's negotiate a deal with him right here. Let's see if we can get Weigl into the squad before the game with Chelsea. So this is an office scene right here. Weigl's about to walk in with his agent. Let's see what we can get here. So thank you for having us. Let's begin by talking about his role at the club. My client expects to be an important player and play in most of the matches throughout the season. Okay. I'm going to accept that. Of course, he's going to be replacing Xhaka. Yeah, well, Weigl will get a chance in the squad, definitely. Let's agree on how many years. Let's lock him down for 5 years, guys, and see what he said. Alright, that's what they're after. Let's carry on. Okay, he isn't looking to add a release clause to his contract at this point. I assume that's okay with you. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to accept that right here. If it lets me skip right here, I'm going to accept that. No release clause, and I don't want to insert a release clause in his contract. Now that that's done, I'd like to discuss his salary. So what do we want right here? Alright guys, so his current salary at Dortmund is 40k. So what I am going to do is I am going to offer him 50k and see what he says to that. So right here, let's go ahead and offer him 50k. I don't think that's too bad. Let's make that right at 50k right here. And a signing bonus. I'm not going to give him a signing bonus. Let's see what he says to that. Submit offer. And let's see what he says. 50k a week. We're not willing to pay him a signing bonus. And let's see what they say. That's still not what we're hoping for. Accepts a weekly wage of 43k. And a signing. Alright, I'll do that. 600k. That's alright, guys, for the club. Let's counter that. So they went. Let me try and get that signing bonus down a bit. So edit wage and signing bonus. Alright, 43k, I'll take that. Let's get that signing bonus down to 550k and see what they say. So signing bonus of 550, and after 15 appearances he wants 700k. Alright, let's just do that here. Let's see what they say to that. We can agree on that sum. As a sign-on fee, how about 550k? Let's see what they say. Okay, my client is willing to be on that wage. We'll be looking for a signing bonus of 600. Let's try and bring it down to 600k and see what they say. Come on, they have to accept this one. How about 600k? We'll take 43k per week. Alright, they're just gonna stick on 610k. I'm just gonna give them that. And that is the deal done. So now we've got Weigl in the squad. A youngster, fresh legs into the squad, and a CDM right there. So Xhaka's gonna get out of the squad straight away. Weigl's been added. Now let's try and get Michy Batshuayi in. So I'm gonna approach to buy him right here, and let's see what happens. So I'm looking to get rid of some players in the squad. We're gonna meet with Conte right here. Thank you for coming. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, first let's get on the same page. What type of deal do you want? Should I offer a transfer fee, guys? And see, or should I offer a play? I'm gonna offer a player swap right here. I kind of prefer the player swap deals as we spend less. I'm gonna offer Joel Campbell and see what they say to that. Alright, let's see what they say. Listen, we can consider swapping Batshuayi, but we are looking to bring in a right back. What right backs? I'm not gonna. A right back. They want a right. I'm gonna give them Debussy. Actually, he's 31 years of age and only 78 rated. We're gonna give them Debussy. Let's see what they say to that. Debussy is not a player we're interested in. We can't unless you offer a player which will be a better fit in our squad. I'm gonna offer a transfer fee now. Let's give them a transfer fee of. Let's go for a sum of 10 mil and see what they say to that, guys. 10 mil. Let's give them 16 mil, actually. We don't want him storming out like what happened with Mourinho with Rashford. Let's submit that offer. Alright, let's submit that offer and see what they say. We won't let Batshuayi go for that. We're willing to sell him for 23 mil. He's going to be a squad rotation player, guys. I'm going to counter that. Propose new transfer fee. I'm going to try and knock it down to 18 mil and see what they say with that. Alright, so we're going to go down to, actually let's go to 19 mil and see what they say. So we're going to submit that offer. My intention is not to play hardball here. I want Batshuayi on our team, but cannot offer more than 19 mil. Let's see what they say. But the minimum is 20 mil. Alright, I'm gonna offer 20 mil, guys, and see what happens here. So let's get that right at 20 mil and submit that offer. Come on. Let's see what they say. Okay, you have a deal. Let's finalize the paperwork and you're free to approach a Batshuayi. That's done. So 2 players we've nearly got in the club. Now we need to approach Batshuayi and get these terms like finalized. So we're going to negotiate with him right here and let's see what happens. So let's just skip all of this stuff. Alright, I thought a good place to start would discuss his role in the club. I'm going to just be honest with him. He's going to be a rotation player and that's it. Given the current squad, I can promise he'll be given a chance to make an impact as an occasional starter and coming off the bench. Does that work? Great, that's what we're hoping for. My client is happy with the role you're offering him. Alright, so Batshuayi seems to be on board with his role in the club. Okay, and let's discuss his contract. 5 years, I want him locked down for. Let's see what they say to that. Alright, so it seems like they don't care much about the length of the contract. Everyone accepts 5 years. I don't want to add a sell-on clause. I'm okay with that right there. We've got 12 million left after we sign Batshuayi. And we do need Grimaldo. So we do need to sell a couple of players. How much does he want? So I'm gonna accept that. Alright, we're not looking to insert a sell-on clause. Alright. He wants 135k a week. Okay, that's a bit too much. 135 grand. I need to edit that. I'm knocking that down a lot. I'm gonna give him 90k a week. Let's see or 80k a week. He's coming off the bench, guys. I don't know what they're thinking here. Let's give him a signing bonus of 800k. Let's see what they say. So we're going to submit that offer right here. Like, how can they expect 100 and something k a week when he's just going to be on the bench? Well, for most games. Let's see what they say. This is not going to work. You came here hoping to finalize, but your revised offer is disappointing. Batshuayi is no longer has any interest in joining your club. Okay, so they've stormed out of that, but his demands were absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to go after Grimaldo now. Batshuayi isn't as serious of a signing as Grimaldo is for us, so we're going to approach Dubai. I want to begin negotiations with the club. We don't want to play the release clause because, like, the release clauses are just ridiculous. So we're going to skip all of this stuff. Let's get on the same page. I'm going to offer a player swap. Let's offer... What players can we offer to them? I'm going to offer Joe. I would just want to get rid of Joe Campbell, see what they say. Looking to bring in a left back. Oh, I'm just going to offer a transfer fee here. So his current value is 15 million. I'm gonna offer the 15 million. I might as well and see what they say to that. 15 million isn't a lot for a player. 80 overall, but he's 21 years of age, and it seems like he's gonna grow a lot. Alright, too low. 27 million. That's just ridiculous. 27 million. That's a joke. I'm countering that. I can't believe, like, they want me to pay 27. No way. Let's bump that down to 20 mil. See what they say. Let's submit that offer. I'm sorry, but we believe he's worth more. We are not willing to reduce his price any further. Let's counter it. Let's bring it to... Are there any other... There's other left backs which you can go after, guys. I'm just gonna end this negotiation right here. He's just not worth it, guys. And we are going to look for another left back. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm actually gonna go and see what we can get on Footwiz and see what the options are. So right now, I'm gonna go and search. Alright, so you want a left back. So there's Teles here as well, who plays for Porto. There's also Theo Hernandez, who plays for Real Madrid right now, who's 20 years of age, but he is only 75 rated. I am actually gonna go after... Mendy. There's Mendy as well, who's got 78. He's a 78 rated card, and his age is 23 years of age. But I am gonna go after. Let's see what Tellers is saying. So I'm gonna actually go and search Tellers here. This has been quite long, guys. What I'm gonna do in this episode, it's gonna be this transfer stuff, and it's going to be the Community Shield final, and that's where this episode is going to end. And then after that we'll start the Premier League season, and after the transfer window done, that's where we're going to be knocking through games, guys. So transfer hub, let's go back to here and Tellez, we want him. Approach to buy, delegate. Alright, let's approach Dubai and see what he's saying here. Like, if it's like as much as Grimaldo, then I'm not even gonna bother. Alright, so we want a transfer fee right here, and I'm gonna offer them, let's offer 16 million and see what they say to that. So I'm gonna submit that offer and see what they say. We won't let Tellers 20. Why? Like, it's just ridiculous. Propose new transfer fee. I'm going to knock it down to 23 mil and see what they say. So 20 or 22. Let me try and get 22 mil, guys, and see what they say to that. So 22 mil, 4 Tellers right here. I'm going to submit the offer and see what they say. Do we have a deal? 26 mil. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna give them the 26 mil. Or I can try and bump that down to 25 mil. Let me see what they say to 25 mil. I'll just add the 25 mil here. Alright, let's submit that offer and see what they say. That's a fair offer. Okay, so we've reached an agreement on Tellez right here. So hopefully we can bring him into the club. Now we're going to start negotiating with him. And let's see what we can do right here. So we're going to skip all of this stuff. Alright, he's going to be crucial. Like, he's going to be starting. Monreal's gone as well, I believe. I believe we sold Monreal. So Monreal is gone. So he's definitely going to be starting. Great, that's what we're hoping for. My client is happy with the role you're offering him. Alright, so let's discuss the length of his contract. 5 years. That's that. Let's skip that. Alright. Propose release clause. Or should I disregard a release clause? No release clause. Okay, moving on. He wants 22k a week, and alright, I'm gonna give them that. A signing bonus of 310k. That's fair, guys. That is a fair deal. Alright, I've accepted that. And now we are welcoming Tellez to the club. Last player we need is Iheanacho. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to search players right here. Let's put in a deal for Iheanacho and see what happens here. So, Kelechi Iheanacho, 20 years of age. And we're going to shortlist him in the transfer hub and approach to buy him. We're not too desperate right here. So with this, I'm just going to delegate to buy, guys. With Iheanacho. Delegate to buy, so his release clause is 21 million. How much do we have? Oh, so the club, like, we can't even sign him now. But I think that's what we're gonna do for the transfer window, guys. Do we need to bring another striker? Let me go and look at the squad quickly and see like what we actually need. So obviously Tellez comes in at left back. Who else did we sign? Weigl. He's going to come in at CDM. We want to sell Granit Xhaka as well. He's just like, he was an 84 rated, I believe. He is an 84 rated in Ultimate Team. Don't understand why he's only 82 rated in career mode. So he's 82 rated here. Weigl's definitely gone in. Tellez has gone in as well. Yeah, we do want to sell Welbeck. But it's not the end of the day if we do keep Welbeck. But this is the team sheet right now. I'm also going to make another team sheet for rotational squad as well. So I'll make that next episode and I'll show you guys that. But we're going to go for Divock Origi, guys. Divock Origi, let's see what Liverpool want for him. So I'm going to shortlist him in the transfer club. Transfer hub, and let's see what happens here. So Divock Origi right here. I'm gonna delegate to buy, and let's see. Alright, delegate to player purchase to negotiation. Delegate the player purchase negotiation to the assistant manager. Actually, I'm just not gonna do this. I'm just gonna go and actually maybe I'll try it. I'll just try it, guys. So start the offer. Let's start the offer at 15 million. Wow, how much have we got? We've only got 7 million left. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Origi unless we sell anyone else. So let's go to our squad hub and see what who we've transfer listed and stuff. So can I check that right here? We can check the contracts right here and see which players are coming to the end of it. Let's go to Granit Xhaka and make sure we actually transfer listed him. So let me add some of these players to the transfer list. So is Granit Xhaka even here? Are the players added to the transfer list even here? No, they don't seem to be. Lucas Perez removed from loan list. Yeah, I've already done this then. So I'm going to advance, and we can only rely on offers coming in if we want to sign a striker. But if we don't, then it's not the end of the world. We've still got Welbeck. Transfer offer for Debussy and transfer offer for Monreal. Monreal's already gone. I'm going to accept the deal for Debussy and just get him out. Jack Wilshere, 16.8 million. We already rejected that. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of Debussy, guys. Let's accept that offer and sell him to Juve. So Debussy's gone now. I've accepted it. Now they have to negotiate with the player. So Debussy's being sold right here. Final scout report on Marcus Rashford. We're not going to get Rashford. Like, he's just too much. And Everton, wow, they have just bought Mario Mandzukic for 34.5 million. That's probably one of the biggest deals of the transfer window. Akpom, we're going to go and send him on loan. So send him to Ipswich, get him some experience. We're going to accept that offer right there. And let's go ahead and advance further on into this career mode. So we're going to simulate here. And transfer deadline day is coming up. Ospina, Leicester won him. I'm going to let him go as well for 10 million. He's, how old? 28 years old. So he is getting old. We want to build a young squad, so I'm going to accept him, and he's going now. We also have another loan deal. I'm going to reject that right here for Akpom. We've already accepted another deal. So Ospina's gone. I'm going to try it. Now we can actually get Origi, where we can put in a offer for him, since that's all happened. Let's go to our transfer hub right here. And let's see what we can get on Origi. So I'm going to delegate to buy right here. I'm going to start the offer at 12 mil. The money hasn't been added to our transfer budget yet. I can't do anything until it's been added. I think we get an email when that all happens. We're just getting offers in right here. Alright, now Debussy's being sold finally. And Chuba Akpom has been loaned out. And that's being done right here. Now let's actually stop this simulation right here. I'm gonna stop the simulation, and we are coming up to the Chelsea game in the Community Shield, and we're at that date right now. Everything's been sold. We have a press conference. Let's attend that press conference, and I'm actually going to. Let's praise. Alright, Aubameyang's got the best form at the moment. Courtois. Let's look at the squad. So they got Pedro, Hazard, Morata. That's a decent squad right there. It's going to be a very, very difficult game. Let's praise Aubameyang right here. Alright, now we have sold Ospina and we have sold Debussy. So that's a lot more added to the transfer budget. So let's try and get Origi here. So let's go to the transfer hub. Origi, let's delegate to buy. This has been very long, guys. I've been speaking for a very long time. Start the offer at 10 mil, and let's go till 22 if they have, or 20. Yeah, let's do that, guys. So that is what we've delegated to buy Origi for. Let's see how long we actually have left in the transfer window. So if we go to the calendar right here, we do have another month, guys. So we have got our business done early, so that's really good. We have a month. So we've got Chelsea in the Community Shield, then we've got Leicester, and then after that I think all of our business is done in the transfer window. To be fair, we still have players to sell, or maybe not, maybe there is more business to be done. So right now I am going to get into the Community Shield game. I've been talking, it's been 26 minutes now, which I've just been in the menu. So let's get right into the game. Now moving on into the big game. We need this win, guys. After being knocked out of that tournament, the preseason tournament, against PSG, this win was absolutely essential, and it wasn't going to be easy. Chelsea, they're tough opposition, and they've recently signed Aurier from Tottenham Hotspur, which has strengthened their lineup quite a lot. They've got a really good lineup. In the lineup, I think Pedro's in there, Hazard's in there, just loads of players. You can just tell the atmosphere around the stadium and how much effort EA have put into career mode this year. This is a cool cutscene I found. From Monaco, Bakayoko cost 31.5 mil, and it shows you how much I paid for Tellez. I think it was 17 million or something like that. I can't remember, or 19 million. There we go. That's the Community Shield. That's what we are competing for in this game, and I can't wait to get into it. Diego Costa's still there in this game, but in real life he's at Atletico at the moment, and we are getting prepared to get into the game. I don't really do this in like other games and stuff, but this is a cup final, and I thought you guys would like to see all the build up to this. The look on Conte's face, you can tell this game means a lot. Weigl making his debut, Tellez making his debut. They're coming in for a big game, and you're going to see what they do on the pitch. Now, that's a very strong lineup. I think that's the lineup which can win us the league. We should be getting at least top 4, and there still is time to go in the transfer window to strengthen the squad. If you go and look at the Chelsea squad, they're setting up right here with a 5 at the back formation. So right here, we are in the starting moments of the game. 3rd minute, Lacazette has the ball. Lacazette plays it to Weigl. Weigl's going to do a bit of LTRT, Bellerin, and Weigl's looking to make an impact here. He's come from Dortmund. Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang also played for Dortmund, so there is a bit of a link up there. Also, he is a fellow German national player, but with the guy who just scored there, and that is an absolutely amazing goal. I see space there against the computer. I'm just making little pockets of space and decide to let fly, press RB and B on my controller, and that finesse shot is going to go right into the back of the net. Here, Lacazette to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan finds Aubameyang, good play, and that is 2-0. We're making it look easy, guys. We're making Chelsea look like a pub side, and Aubameyang's going to dab on Chelsea right here, but they can't do anything about it. We're back on the attack. Weigl to Ozil. Ozil finds a pocket of space. Martial. The Chelsea defence is all over the place, but unfortunately we could not put it in the back of the net right there. And now we have another chance. Lacazette. We're just putting pressure upon pressure upon pressure, and you kind of have to take the game to the computer on world class. Don't sit back, guys. That's what you don't want to do. Keep possession. Just pass the ball around, but always go forward. Weigl, bang, 3-0 on his debut. That's what he can do. Xhaka, has he ever done that for me in this career mode? No, he hasn't. Weigl on his debut, making an impact, 81 rated as well, and I'm excited for this young prospect. Now, Mkhitaryan plays that to Lacazette, and that is a beautiful worked goal, and the Community Shield should be in the bag now. But we do get a yellow card here for Lacazette, and this is where this must happen to you guys all the time, where the game just doesn't show you what the foul was for, and now we put a bit of pressure, but I guess you can't put pressure on the computer because it is EA controlling it, and they're just going to give you a red card. So Lacazette, we haven't even got into the season, and we've already, Lacazette's already got 2 red cards, but now he's going to miss the first Premier League game, but we do manage to win the Community Shield. It's a shame it was there in the 90th minute, and the team are going to collect their well-deserved trophy right here. And it's just so great to see. Like, I haven't played career mode in a long time. I forgot how, like, cool the animations were, seeing your team win, like, the Community Shield and just trophies and stuff. And there we celebrate 2018 winners of the Community Shield. Mesut Ozil played a key part in that. The squad played really well, and going into the season, I am extremely happy with that result. We just need to be consistent, and we need to win games. We have to take it one game at a time right there. Everyone's just celebrating here. Martial, I think he's going to grow very well, guys. Tell me what you guys think. So I only put 1 game in this episode simply because, well, at the beginning there was about 26 minutes of me just sorting out transfers. Obviously, after the transfer window ends, it's going to be a lot more gameplay. I know you guys want to see gameplay, and now let's get straight into the live com. So guys, we did manage to win the Community Shield. A very convincing win, and a very good performance from the team. I'm extremely elated about that game. That was just, like, we haven't seen that yet in the series. Like, we just dominated, like, possibly title contenders. Definitely top 4 contenders in Chelsea. They're definitely gonna be competing, and it's just good to get a win over them so early. Not even in the season. The season hasn't even begun, and good to get a bit of silverware in the cabinet. So that is this episode coming to an end. Let's see what happens here. So we're advancing on. And we still do have a deal for Divock Origi. If we get the email now, we get the email now. Player suspended, Lacazette, with 2 red cards so far in the series. I just tried to put a bit of pressure on him, but it seems that the game didn't like that. So, next episode you guys will find out if we do manage to sign Divock Origi. So if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about this series. Like, just spread the word. Let's get a good community growing on this channel. So I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys in the next video.